Happy Canada Day, everyone. Got my Canada Day shirt on. Exciting day. Going to be doing some barbecuing a little bit in my kitchen right now, getting things squared away, getting ready for a barbecue this afternoon. And I'm looking forward to having some friends over. And I know I mentioned on Sunday that I'll start doing some Thursday devotions and things for the summertime. And this is the summertime, so I thought I'd start off. So I was thinking about some things to be thankful for this week. And here's some verses that came to mind. Psalm 106, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. Psalms 107, 21. Oh, that men would praise the Lord for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men. Psalm 69, verse 30. I will praise the name of God with a song, and I will magnify him with thanksgiving. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly. This is Colossians 3:16. In all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. And on this Canada Day, I'm thankful for Canada. And I'm thankful to be Canadian. She's far from perfect, but she's been a blessing, immense blessing to me, and she has been blessed. And just because we have errors or anything in our country doesn't mean we don't love her. If anything, we should demonstrate our love by helping her to be the best she can be. So I'm very thankful for our country, and I'm thankful for the safety I get to experience each and every day, and my beautiful home, beautiful place I live, and I'm so thankful for it. I've had the privilege to visit every province, preach in most of them. I still haven't made to the territories, so maybe we'll work on that one in the days ahead to get up there. But I've met some truly incredible people from all parts of the world who've made Canada their home. And I can remember of the many hundreds and hundreds I met in Newfoundland as they got off the planes, escaping communism and things in Eastern Europe and Russia, and how thankful they were to be in Canada. So those things I keep close all the time. We have an amazing country. And but there's something else that came to my mind. 11 years ago this week, we packed up a 26-foot U-Haul truck along with an 18-foot trailer, and we moved from Deer Lake, Newfoundland to Brampton, Ontario. And I accepted the call to be a pastor at Brampton International Baptist Church. I guess that was in April of 2010. And we moved up here in June. Now, we were sad to leave Newfoundland. I never had any designs to leave Newfoundland. I thought that's where I would be for the rest of my days. We pulled away from our old home there on Riverbank Road about 5 p.m. on a Saturday and drove off into the sunset. I can still remember Nathaniel sitting next to me in the big U-Haul truck. He was a lot smaller then. And we headed out west to the ferry. And it was a beautiful day. I'll never forget how beautiful it was. The sun was setting as we were driving, and it was very nice. And then we got to the hotel that night, and I got myself stuck in the parking lot in Port aux Basques. Very embarrassing. Try to move around a big old truck in a small parking lot. But at any rate, we got it figured out. And then the next morning, got in line, got on the ferry. And I still remember standing on the stern of the boat and just watching as we sailed away. And it was another beautiful sunny day for the summer, steady breeze. It was an emotional event, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't totally excited about everything moving away and things, but the Lord had a plan. So Matthew was about 6 weeks old, maybe. Hannah was 4, going on 5. Nathaniel was 7, and Emily was 9. So lots of car seats in that drive. Sunday night, we stayed at a pastor's friend's place in North Sydney. Michelle's mother moved up with us as well. So when you have a big rig like that, they tell you, well, at the time anyway, U-Haul told me I need to stop at all the weight scales to make sure, let them know I'm not a commercial thing. It was a private move. So I had to stop at all the weight scales along the way, and my mother-in-law was following behind in her little Chrysler Neon, and she weighed in on every weight scale too. We told her she didn't have to, but she was doing it anyway. So she was fine. It was a bit of a laughing moment for all of us to see that happen every time. We stopped on the Monday night in Evanston, New Brunswick. And no, we brought our cat with us. And before we left, we got medicine for that cat, to help her drive. And she went loopy. I mean, I think she bit Michelle a couple times. And she was looking at the window like she was held captive, just against the window. Save me, save me. And I remember waking up Wednesday morning in Cornwall, and there was people actually gathered around our van wondering what was wrong with this cat. She was, I can't remember what she was doing, but anyway, there was a crowd around our van. So at any rate, she was never the same. It really affected her, all right? And then on June 30th, 2010, at around 3:30 in the afternoon, we arrived in Brampton and then promptly got stuck in traffic. So it was the best welcome for Brampton. This is where we were going to live. Then on July 1st, we moved to a itsy bitsy tiny little trailer in Erin. So it's about half an hour from, maybe 20 minutes from where I'm sitting right now in Brampton, kind of north of us. And we were waiting for our house to sell in Newfoundland. I couldn't buy a house here and have a house in Newfoundland. It was too much. So that little trailer, if you drop marbles on it, the marbles went every direction. It was a mess. But at any rate, we sold our house in October, and the Lord blessed, helped us really well with how much we got for it. And we had just enough. I mean, I can't emphasize, we just got enough for the sale of that house. I think by the time, we got paid for our house and then we transferred the proceeds to buying this house, I didn't even have enough to buy a Tim Hortons coffee. Oh, yeah, didn't have enough for that. But the Lord provided, and we moved into our home, where I sit now on the last day of November 2010. And moving from a small town of 5,000 to a city that had more people than the province I lived in was a big change. But the Lord was faithful, like he always is. And I don't always appreciate the drivers in Brampton, but it's certainly evident the Lord has worked out a gracious plan for me and my family here. And about 4 years after that, Brampton International Baptist Church merged with MIBC, Mississauga International Baptist Church, and now we're Legacy. And it's hard to believe in November, it'll be 4 years since I became the pastor at Legacy Baptist Church. And where did that go? It just zoomed on by. We survived the pandemic together. All right. That's pretty, not too many pastors can say that with their churches, that we survived the pandemic together. But at any rate, I'm so thankful for Legacy Baptist Church, for encouraging me, standing faithful with the Lord. I am thankful for you. My family is thankful for you. You are a blessing. I'm humbled to be your pastor. And I want to give a shout out to all you who are part of Legacy. You are a blessing. This Canada Day, look for something to be thankful for, and it won't be hard. Even though there's much we don't like going on, there is much to give God the glory for. So give him the glory. He alone is worthy of the praise. And I hope you have a fantastic Canada Day. I hope you get time to spend some time with some friends or family, or eat a couple hot dogs or hamburgers, whatever the case is, whatever's on your agenda. And just keep looking to Jesus, keep redeeming the time, and have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless.